हेलो फ्रेंड्स, गुड मॉर्निंग टू ऑल ऑफ़ यू। वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल एनपी शॉर्ट हैंड डिक्टेशन। फ्रेंड्स, मैं आज आपको लीगल मैटर प्रोवाइड कर रही हूँ जो कि होगा 120 की स्पीड से नियर अबाउट 800 वर्ड्स है। फ्रेंड्स, मैंने वीडियो के लास्ट में कुछ हार्ड वर्ड्स बता रखे हैं, सो आप उसको भी चेकआउट कर सकते हैं। सो बी रेडी फॉर द डिक्टेशन। स्टार्ट। Challenge in this appeals is to the order passed by a division bench of the Calcutta High Court allowing the appeal filed by the respondent Manik Lal Saw. The appeal was filed by the respondent who was the defendant in the suit for declaration of title and permanent injunction. The same was directed against the order dated 4th December, 2004 passed by learned judge, 10th bench, City Civil Court at Calcutta in title suit number 815 of 2000, thereby rejecting the application under order 39, rule 4 of the Code of Civil Procedure, 1908 filed by the defendant and following the application under order 39, rules 1 and 2 filed by the plaintiffs. Stop. Next paragraph. During the pendency of the suit, application in terms of order 39, rules 1 and 2, CPC was filed praying for an order of injunction and restraining the defendant from interfering with the possession of the plaintiff in the suit property and from taking forcible possession by breaking upon the padlock in the suit property. On such application, learned trial judge granted ad interim order of status quo. Stop. Against such order, the defendant filed an application before the High Court, which was heard by a division bench, and the said division bench did not interfere with the order as the main application for injunction was yet to be decided on merits. Stop. Plaintiff filed an application under Section 151 of CPC for enforcing the said ad interim order of status quo with the help of police, and the learned trial judge allowed the application. Stop. The defendant filed a revision before the High Court, but the High Court did not interfere with the said order on the ground that so long as the ad interim order was substantiating, there was no reason for interference with the order for implementation of the order. Stop. Subsequently, an application under order 39, rule 4, CPC was filed by the defendant for vacating the earlier interim order. Stop. The High Court noted that it would have normally remitted the matter to learned trial judge for consideration of the application under order 39, rule 4, CPC, and the written objection filed to the original application for injunction on merits. Stop. But it was pointed out that in the suit, plaintiff had not impleaded the three sons of the defendant who had admittedly become co-owners of the property along with the defendant, and as such no effective order of injunction can be passed in the suit in the absence of all co-owners of the property. Stop. The High Court, therefore, held that in the circumstances it was a fit case where application for injunction filed by the plaintiff was to be dismissed in the absence of necessary parties to the suit, and on that ground alone the application was dismissed. Stop. The High Court noted that it had not gone into the merits of the case and not only the technical ground as noted above, the application for temporary injunction was rejected. Stop. In view of the dismissal of the appeal, the application number CAN 1209 2005 had become infructuous. Stop. Next paragraph. During hearing of the appeal, learned counsel for the appellants who are the legal heirs of Rabindra Kumar Shaw, the original plaintiffs submitted that the High Court had not decided the case on merits and had passed the impugned order only on the technical ground that the three sons of the defendant who are co-owners had not been impleaded. Stop. As a matter of fact, subsequently an application in terms of order 1, rule 10 within bracket 2 read with section 151, CPC was filed by the plaintiff on 8/11/2005 for impleading the three sons of the defendant. Stop.